ما تستعمل هيل.
انا متاكد مليون بالمية انك انت بعد ما تسوي ما بدون هيل.
سويتها وتختم اللعبة أقل من 8 ساعات. باقي لي تروفي يعني أختم اللعبة اس بلس أقل من 5 ساعات ونص، وتختيمة السكينة ومسدس.
فاتح لك بث انا مو ما وصلنا اكت 2. شنو اكت 2؟ ليش اكت 2؟
Head held high, Sindel leads Katana away from the courtyard. Raiden steps to General Shao as he tries to get up.
مسجل يا صاحبي على اللعبه هاك كل شوي يقول لي رونن رايدن هو.
Raiden holds a hand out to Shao.
هاي لعبة جديدة تنزل رونن.
Raiden's face tightens.
تدري من اقوى شخصيه باللعبه حاليا؟ كثير زيرو باللعبه. جوني كيج.
من اللعبة الحديثة
ثاني اقوى شخصيه اومني مان.
اومني مان الكومبو انت
صعب وقوي.
Smiling, Liu Kang places a hand
يعني
on Raiden's shoulder.
دامج مو طبيعي بيه خرا بيه.
يا ده شو هيك
At night, Liu Kang sits in an ornate room before
بس احسن من سموك والله احسن. على الاقل يعارك.
He opens his eyes. Sand whirls on the other side of him. It results into a dark-skinned man with glowing eyes and a bald head.
Geras, my old friend. It's been eons. It's good to see you.
Likewise, Lord Liu Kang. I have watched you with the hourglass. You are relishing your role as Earthrealm's protector.
لو كان يعتبر استيرتها همين.
I never wanted to replace Chronica. Being history's architect drove her mad. I had no wish to share her fate. Which is why I am forever grateful that you volunteered to safeguard the hourglass. Despite my having relinquished its power, the new era has unfolded as it should.
Geras takes a jaguar figurine from a shelf.
You created me in your own image. Duty is my highest calling. You altered the destinies of certain malefactors to neutralize them. At least one of them is defying that destiny. Shang Tsung.
Oh.
Go on.
He has escaped his meaningless life and is on his way to becoming a powerful sorcerer. He has already infiltrated Sindel's court.
I appreciate this warning, Geras. I will investigate. Please return.
الو.
ها
زين موجود حبايب صوت نتي.
صوت الحب.
ويش دقيقة؟ ليش ناديته؟
To the hourglass and see what else you can learn.
The next day, Kenshi looks at a drawing of Shang Tsung with Johnny and Kung Lao.
So we find him in Outworld and bring him here for...
Yes. If what I fear has happened, he is a grave threat to the realms.
Anything else?
Shang Tsung is a master of deceit. Do not trust a word he utters.
Sounds a lot like my first agent.
It's a tricky mission. I'd rather Raiden go along than this.
Hey, this one is up to the job.
This mission must be done quietly. I am breaking my word with Empress Sindel by sending you into Outworld without her knowledge. Due to the tournament, Raiden is now a familiar face there. Sending him will only increase your risk of being discovered.
He raises a metal device.
This talisman is attuned to Shang Tsung's chi. Follow it to him.
شو وجه جوني كيج شلون واقف
already lucky. I've got Sento strapped to my back.
I will reclaim it, Cage.
Got 3 million? It's yours.
You know I don't have it.
I bet you your
ما
crew has
كنت
it.
هو يستعمله.
Oh, that's right. You blew him off. If there's one lesson Hollywood's taught me, it's never burn bridges. You never know who can help.
The Yakuza are leeches, leading out those too weak to resist. I grew up in that life, and I never understood it. Why my gain required others' pain. I need my clan out too. We can't be part of their crimes any longer.
Scowling, Kenshi looks down at the talisman in his palm as it glows red. He turns around and walks off. Kung Lao shines his flashlight in Johnny's face before following Kenshi away. Johnny walks after the other two. Kenshi holds the talisman out while standing on the edge of a cliff. They survey a village made of buildings carved from large rock formations. A mass of soldiers with spears battle a horde of humanoid creatures with long fangs jutting from their mouths.
What's your precious say?
قاعد يصور.
That Shang Tsung is among those things.
Oh, my fans
أول مرة تلعب كنشي.
playing them at Cage.
والله
Johnny records the battle with his
ليش
phone.
حلقت عليك؟
Two soldiers shove one of the creatures
كتبولك
through an
هم،
alleyway
كتبولك.
in the city.
ما انتبهت انا مطيش، ليش تحرق علي؟
The creature thrashes in
المفروض هم
their
حارقين عليك.
firelight shines on his
اوه هذا ابو حرق،
fangs and balls.
هذا انت،
مباراة.
Shang Tsung
هذا من أسهل الشخصيات باللعبة.
هذا انت، هذا القحبة، العفو قصدي الخرة.
كان شلون قال رهيب ترى، شخصية رهيبة صح شرير.
يابا وين يظل طلع النار من جوا طقك. هيك بس.
بس ترى صعب. تقدر تلعب نفس شخصياتي.
هذا
هو شاب وهو شايب وينسخ اللي ضده يعني حركة اللي
It is a small price to pay for progress.
حتى صوته رهيب.
punches the syringe into the back of the creature's neck. The creature breaks his restraints, then stabs each of the guards with a bone spike extending from his arms before turning to Shang Tsung. The horde of creatures overwhelm the soldiers outside the village. Shang Tsung blocks a combination of punches and kicks the ball the creature throws. The creature spin kicks Shang Tsung's head.
On second thought, this seems playing fine.
مباراة كانت
Yeah, I said you let him finish it.
We have to save Shang Tsung. Liu Kang needs him alive.
The Earthrealm is bound down large stones leading from the cliff. The bald creature punches Shang Tsung to the ground. Kenshi jumps onto his back just as the bone spikes erupt from his arms. The creature kicks Johnny and Kung Lao away. Shang Tsung scrambles back, then smirks and transforms into a two-headed. He slips past the horde.
How did he do that?
The bald creature shoves Kenshi away. Kung Lao and Johnny stand before the horde.
I get why you'd want to, but you can't.
You're one of his minions. You'll die in his place. Fight.
لازم سنتو يلا يفتح كل حركاته.
اويلي الله.
والله حركات مباراة رهيبة.
اويلي
11 مو حلوة. جيب الكومبو. اوه مرام. ده فيديو لازم غير ما تصور حدث. ويلي
سي
يوم يرفس.
You're one of his minions. You'll die in his place. Fight.
هاي اللي لازم تقلق عليه تعجبك مهزوم. اخوتي.
يا طوجال.
اليوم تشوف حركات شلون مزعج.
شو هذا كان كيشي كان عندي كان ضدي قوي من الزربه.
والله فرق الشخص اللي يلعب.
كيف؟
عرفني الناس ما تلعب بركة هواي.
بطيء هيك.
You're one of his minions. You'll die in his blood. What?
يغرك فيها هاي. ايش تسوي؟ شنو هاي؟ يعني ممكن شخصية أول مرة تلعب فيها وبدك بركات.
Stopped him. You've just made him angry.
اجي.
والله اليوم
Can't you
استنى
hear
كومبو
pistols?
تسلم لي.
Please, let me explain.
The horde surrounds them.
Got us into this. How about getting us out?
That's what this looks like, but we don't work for Shang Tsung.
If not, why save him?
Because Liu Kang, Earthrealm's protector, wants to question him. He thinks Shang Tsung may be a threat to both our realms.
He holds out his hand.
And Kenshi Takahashi.
Our kind do not shake hands.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend.
Don't you know what we are?
No, we don't.
We are victims of Targat. The disease is not easily gotten, but you can't risk more close exposure.
Johnny nervously wipes his hands.
It disfigures, then debilitates. In time, it will turn us all into bloodthirsty
بركات كثير.
monsters. Death is our only release.
So you weren't always like this?
I was once a rich merchant, but when I became ill, I was banished. Now I run this colony. I am Baraka.
بركة.
What does Shang Tsung want with your bone marrow?
بالبركة
I
بالبركة.
don't know. He comes here each month to harvest it. Release us, and we'll capture Shang Tsung. And we'll find out why he's been coming here. I promise.
Baraka looks back at the others.
Let them go. Thank you. We won't let you down.
Kenshi looks down at the talisman.
This was guiding us to Shang Tsung. Now we can't find him. His laboratory is near. I'll take you.
Morning light shines. Baraka leads the trio toward a wood and stone tower rising over a river. 2 water wheels spin nearby.
Any idea what to expect?
No. I've never been inside. Stay here. We'll check it out.
Kenshi, Kung Lao, and Johnny step to a long bridge stretching from the bank to the tower. The 3 men sneak through the tower to a laboratory.
The addition of crushed chitin larva proved an inspiring choice. In testing, outcomes improved significantly. I have modified the formula since the last time it was administered.
Kenshi motions for silence as the others trail him up a staircase.
This new serum is exactly what we need. Its effects will be immediate and long-lasting.
How can you be sure?
Because it is brewed from freshly extracted Tarkatan marrow. It couldn't be more potent.
He raises the syringe, full of liquid. Melina lies on a medical table by him, eyes shut. Rain and Tanya stand nearby.
He is infecting Melina with Tarkat.
Shang Tsung taps the syringe.
And he's got 2 of Sindel's top dogs in
والله
on it.
رين رهيب هذا
No
ابو
wonder
الماي.
Liu Kang is worried about this guy.
شفت هذا مالته الفيتاليتي رخيم فرمه.
Stress damsel? Sure thing.
Johnny
حركاته حلوة.
smiles, then
راح
runs
يطق
into
من
the
بعيد.
laboratory with Kung Lao and Kenshi. They square off against Tanya, Rain, and Shang Tsung.
Get away from her. You bitch.
هو نفسه.
Excuse me? You know, the movie. Tiny girl, arms, alien. No? Seriously? Earthrealmers. How did they find it?
They've already seen too much.
Tanya charges with a
لعبت بيه
3-second
ضدك
stop.
هذا.
Johnny blocks
بديه
her
داعي
attack,
قبل
then
ما
Kung Lao kicks
تبون
her
عليك
back.
بيه.
Kenshi spin kicks the syringe from Shang Tsung's hand.
كسرها.
I need time. Buy it for me. Liu Kang sent you, didn't he? Sent you to learn our secrets. He sent us here for Shang Tsung. But it looks like he's just part of the problem. Fight!
ابن الزربة. ابن الزربة. لح لح.
هذه القرابات.
ها.
The attacker hits the
Hey,
victim's face
عنده
with a
ويا
hook,
تانيا.
then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Rain summons 2 tendrils of water which wrap around the victim's hips to electrocute them and shatter their pelvis.
الكهرباء.
Monks never trained me for this.
كسر الحوض مالته. فاك ايش يسوي هذا؟ ذكرني بيوجي بلعبة جمب فورس.
But it
إشعاع.
looks like he's just part of the problem. Fight.
شرطة كهرباء ما يمشي المطر.
The monks never trained me for this.
Rain wins.
شلب شلب. شرب سلفه يا هاي. وحدة راسية.
But it looks like he's just part of the problem.
Fight.
من الزرقاء.
The attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Rain summons two tendrils of water, which wrap around the victim's hips to electrocute them and shatter their pelvis.
Electrocute him.
Monks never trained me for this.
طقيته قبل لا يطقني.
الحركة هاي ما يطق وقت جوا بالماي.
We are just getting started.
هذا منه.
But it looks like
Right.
she's just part of the problem.
Fight.
فصدت من جوا.
عاد شنو من جوا.
One. We are just getting started.
كان صديتها مرة ثانية يعني. يا اخي طقيته من جوا قبل لا يطقني. ما تصل هاي. يا ما ضغطه لا هاي ما ضغطه حرفيا ما جيت.
ايه بعيد. اخذ ما جيت.
ولي حرفيا على الثانية الأخيرة هذه يسوي الفاينل بلو مالته مرة ثانية.
ايه رجعت بدي.
Tanya whirls her three-section staff around and strikes Kung Lao's face,
That's
then
a
jumps
Tanya.
and bashes Johnny's head. Kenshi
Bee.
grabs her from behind. He starts to throw her.
على اليمين على اليمين يضحك. هذه تيجي تقصد هذه مو مين.
Yet here you are scheming against the princess.
You trespass in Outworld. Interfere in imperial.
ثانية الفترة بدور مالها يغبط.
It is you, not I, who is the schemer here.
جدا جميل.
هاشم
كذبت يلا شوف ومعها 3 بارات جوال 3 جزمة بتسوي 3 مرات.
كملت الكومبو ما ضغطه هاي.
Once you're caught, the enemies will decide your fate.
The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Tanya vaults forward, leaving her staff lodged in the ground. She leaps to kick the victim's face through the staff.
Ground down.
ولي
Your plot ends here, Gotti.
راك فترة بدور مالتها بعد ما ادري.
بس هتفوز هسه. محمد الضباع
احس البوتات بالراوند الثاني يكونون اقوى.
حرفيا.
ايه بعد ما دفعت ليش ما طقيت جارتي؟
لا يا اخي لا افوز.
It is you, not I, who is the schemer here.
Fight.
التل شوحني
The
والله
attacker
لاحتني.
jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them
Goodbye.
away with an elbow
Okay,
to the
so yeah,
head.
it's
Tanya
awesome.
bolts forward, leaving her staff lodged in the ground. She leaps to kick the victim's face through the staff.
Once you're caught, the Empress will decide your fate.
دمجها عالي كذي ترى.
Schemer here.
دمجها من اليوم. هو دمجها عادي إذا انهار. دمج جميل على الانهار. لا.
Here, got it.
The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head.
But then
Tanya bolts
that's more.
forward, leaving her staff
Well,
lodged
Muti.
in the ground. She leaps to kick the victim's face through the staff.
Once you're caught, the
من
Empress
الأونلاين إذا دمك هيك ما تموت من سبيكر بلو. شو تسوي؟ ما صح يسوي.
Your plot is over.
Kenshi strides to Shang Tsung.
Step away from the table.
This is twice you've been a thorn in my side. You were thrown.
شوف الرقصة مرة ثانية باليوتيوب.
شنو؟
Hurt him. You're not infected.
الرقصة سويتها تشوفها مرة ثانية باليوتيوب.
يلا خش.
Not infected.
Excuse us if we're skeptical. Cover him.
When Lau and Johnny move to Shang
Well,
Tsung,
bye.
Kenshi rushes to Melina. He holds a hand to her head as she lies inert.
Princess, are you all right?
سبحان الله استقعد. سبحان الله.
Is it over?
Yes, you're safe. We've stopped Shang Tsung.
Stopped him. Why?
Melina starts to violently spasm.
راح تصير نفس برا.
Princess! Princess, what?
She hits him.
What did you do to her?
It's what you've done, fool. Let me help her before it's too late.
Kenshi backs away while Melina's teeth transform into fangs. Convulsing, she sits up and turns to Kenshi. Mandibles unfurl from her jaw and a long tongue waggles out. She breaks the metal restraint on her wrist and stands.
Now do you believe Earthrealm has...
What do we do?
Keep her occupied. I need time to finish more serum.
Johnny, a hand? We got pages for this?
Or are we winging it?
Whatever we do, we can't hurt her.
Her? I'm worried about us.
Melina bounds to Johnny and claws at him.
Princess, we can help you.
راح يكونك عليه تحتي بالفوز.
It will be to lick off my fingers.
Fight.
هذا آخر فايت بهذا الشابتر. ذكرى انت تنبيه عليك ب 11
دقيقة. انا حاليا ما مركز وياك ابد.
المحنكين
هذا شيء انشلبت انشلبت.
هي حركاتي هيك.
لا في هذا راوند ما كانت هيك والله.
هاي مو حاجة الجامعة لأن عندها شاتين تلعب به وين
انشلبت علي. وعلي انشلبت.
أنا نفس عارف نفس موتي ما يجرى.
شو ندنق بسرعة.
يلا خليكم نهار اليوم.
لا 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 لا.
Sweet it will be to lick off my fingers.
I will lick off your pussy.
وين يا الرفسان؟ اي بابا اي يمني شرطة والله عنوي.
Princess, please. We're trying to help you.
هنا بوس الله يهديك.
How sweet it will be to lick off my fingers.
لا متت. اجي.
Don't deny me your
كنشي وين؟
I must feed.
جوني كده.
Johnny, Kung Lao. Help hold her down.
Kung Lao and Johnny scramble for Melina and grab her.
Now or never, Shang Tsung.
Shang Tsung fills a syringe with liquid as Melina throws Johnny and Kung Lao off. Melina dashes to a table and grabs her side blades from it, then leaps at Kenshi and impales his eyes with them.
ها.
She rips the blades free. Shang Tsung injects a syringe into her neck. He holds her as she stays still. She sags to the floor.
بطني.
Melina! Katana, General Shao, and an armored Shokan burst into the lab.
What's happened here, sorcerer?
These men were sent to disrupt your sister's treatment and scandalize Outworld by revealing.
ما كنشي مسمور ورا.
What? That's totally fake news. Princess, we were.
The Shokan punches him hard, then pummels Kung Lao to the floor.
هذا ما موجود كشخصيا يا عبيها. باللعبة بس مساعد.
شو قلت؟
قال لك هذا بعدين ما موجود كشخصيا نستخدم يعني.
مساعد بس.
Right. General Shao gestures to 4 soldiers. They haul Kenshi, Johnny, and Kung Lao away.
But she must realize that this incident proves Earthrealm's bad faith. We must strike them now to protect ourselves.
No. I would not do this. It must be a misunderstanding.
They all turn to a portal made of spiraling green light opening nearby. A bald outworlder with tawny skin emerges from the portal and regards them all. He has black markings around his eyes and a red symbol tattooed on his head.
It is no misunderstanding, Princess. It is a confirmation of my prophecy. Left unchecked, Liu Kang will conquer Outworld.
He kneels by Katana.
I apologize for not arriving sooner to defend your sister. I'm glad she received her treatment.
The princess is safe, but the threat from Earthrealm remains.
Yes. Quan Chi, when do you anticipate they will strike? Soon. Today's events were foretold in the final quatrains of the prophecy. I am right. We must act now, Princess.
I will take your concerns to the Empress. It is for her to decide. Rain, Tanya, assist me.
Rain and Tanya lift Melina from the floor. Rain carries Melina out of the laboratory with Tanya supporting her lolling head.
What truly happened here, sorcerer?
That the Earthrealmers interrupted the princess's treatment was happenstance. They were here to capture me for Liu Kang.
You? Why?
That I must investigate. For now, let us revel in our good fortune. The Earthrealm's serendipitous arrival has given us ample evidence to convince the Empress of the truth of Quan Chi's prophecy.
Conflict with Earthrealm is now inevitable.
Not necessarily. The Empress has never been eager for conflict.
If she resists, she will be replaced. Outworld needs a steadfast leader.
A leader like you, perhaps.
If my realm requires it of me,
Shang Tsung smirks at Shao.
Kill the Earthbenders. They cannot report back to Liu Kang. Their deaths will also feed the ire between realms.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Our benefactor will be pleased.
She needs the realms at war, not at the brink of it, in order to conquer them both. Only then will we rule at her side.
Before she found me languishing in the mines, I would not have thought such a thing possible. But soon, she'll have transformed us from serfs into scions.
Quan Chi stares at Shang Tsung unblinkingly. Twitching multi-armed Takatin hybrid hangs from manacles chained to the ceiling of a dimly lit dungeon. A fanged face stares out from the creature's chest and tongues stick out from its armpits. Blood oozes from its body and into a drain on the floor. Another creature missing its lower body hangs from manacles, its guts hang to the floor. Baraka slams on the bars of a cell he stands in. Kenshi sits near him by Johnny's and Kung Lao's unmoving bodies.
You've been at that for hours.
If you could see, you'd know why.
That's not happening, is it? Keep talking, will you? To keep my mind off this. Tell me about life before you got sick.
I was doing well, trading goods up and down the Varta coast. My family was comfortable. Then Tarkat came. It took my wife, then my children. Cruelly, it lets me live for now. I think it enjoys ravaging my body more slowly.
Johnny sits up.
This hangover.
Kenshi.
God damn it. How bad's the pain?
Excruciating.
You saved me. I won't forget that.
But you may just regret it.
What do you...
Johnny gulps as he stares through the bars of the cell. Various Takatans dangle from chains in the dungeon, many missing large chunks of their bodies. One spasms as they hang from a torture rack.
When did we take the left turn into survival horror?
This is
Survival horror.
a real laboratory.
We're beneath where we were before. That was a false front.
Reminds me of this cheap-ass film I did in my early days. Flesh Pits. God, that was trash.
Reptile, a masked man in a green cloak, opens the dungeon's doorway and enters.
Who's that?
Reptile.
Our
حيا ربتايل.
Reptile
سحالي.
strides through the broad cobblestone space. By a cell, he stops by a bucket filled with chunks of bone and meat.
شفت فيديو شفت فيديو
Chunks to a Takatan hybrid inside.
دي يجربون الفيتاليتي مال هذا
Reptile steps to Baraka's
مال الشخصيات فكل شو اسمه الفيتاليتي يجربونها على ربتايل.
Reptile hands Johnny a small
ليه
jar.
لين دم اخضر.
That will dull the pain. You are Shang Tsung's prisoner. I am his slave. He has my family. He'll kill them if I don't obey.
Johnny opens the jar, then pulls a long red cloth from his belt. He smears some of the jar's ointment onto the cloth. He covers Kenshi's gaping eyes with the cloth, then ties it around his head.
Why did he pick you?
So he could learn how I shapeshift.
He learned that from you? We saw him do that. It was unreal.
So how does it work? You just shape-shift into anything you want?
I can shift only between this and my natural form.
He shapeshifts into a humanoid lizard.
You're Satanic. Your race can shapeshift. None can except me.
He shapeshifts back as light coalesces near him. It resolves into Shang Tsung. He smirks and steps closer to the cell.
Are they ready? It's time. Replication experiment.
حاطينهم حديدات مساجني وما
Begin
يقدرون
with your
يكسرون
figure
الحديد
section.
يشدون يكسرون شنو؟
I'll use your
يعوجون
harvesting
الحديد.
parts to build new creation.
طبعا لا.
The process is fatal.
والله أقوياء ما يقدرون.
إيه، ما قلت لك تمطاي دائما تشوف الانميات لهاي من يحبسون شخص قوي لازم يخلونه بحاجز يمنع قوته.
هاي بس هناك شي ما حاطين.
مبين لا مبين الحديد قوي ويمنع فتشي عندهم قوته ماشي.
Other matters to which I must attend.
He teleports away.
I have.
It's either you or my family.
Reptile moves to another
ترى
cage.
براك يقدر.
لا هوب سؤال يعني هاي أقف تو كانت يعني مساحة مفتوحة كلش كان يقدر يطلع منها جوني.
عرفت جد ما يقدر يطلع.
Johnny jumps, swings from the bars above, and kicks a hybrid down before punching his head. He kicks one hybrid's face before kicking another to the floor. A third rams Johnny into a wall. Kenshi sits in a cell while Kung Lao fights off two of the creatures, and Baraka viciously stabs another's belly before throwing him away. Baraka strides forward, then impales a hybrid with both bone spikes and flings him over his head. He slashes at another as two of the creatures drag Kenshi past him. The hybrids fling Kenshi into a small cage dangling from a chain fixed to the ceiling. Another pair chuck Johnny into a cage next to Kenshi's. Two of the creatures haul Kung Lao to a third cage. He throws one off, then double kicks the second back before pummeling a third with a combination of punches. He turns sharply and sidekicks it into a table holding his razor-rimmed hat. He throws it and the hat flies in and off, decapitating two hybrids before returning to his hand.
عزيزي نكتب لك براكة تبقى خلفي.
ما أدري.
أنا ما قلت لك ما سمعت.
لا. يعني ها بس ايه
جايب الحركة جايب تطير واحد بالجو تستعمل كومبو بالجو والله رهيب. هاي خمس باوند هذا واحد.
الكاونتر مال براكة سهل ترى.
ايه قلت لك ترى براكة سهل.
الكاونتر مالته.
بس كثير والله ما.
Baraka snarls at a fallen hybrid. Electricity arcs along the bars of Johnny's and Kenshi's cages.
You spoke too soon, Baraka.
Reptile holds a sparking lever nearby. As the hybrid on the ground crawls pitifully, a Takatan hybrid brute stomps on his head.
Fight.
Baraka.
هذا قوي.
هذا مو نفس الفريق.
هذا براكة نفس حركاته.
ايه منين يجيب الحركات؟ إذا يجيب الحركات اتوقع
ها
ايه عنده
ما اقدر اسويها. ما اقدر اسويها. الشفتات اللي جوا
زربة ما كثير هذا الكرسي.
ما قاعد يعطي مجال. ولا شيء يعطي مجال.
براك عملاق. برو.
ما قاعد يصير. ما قاعد يصير. شو نسوي هي؟
اخذتها من غير الاعدادات. خير R1 يابان. بالشموس. خير هذي RBLT.
شنو RBLT؟ يعني هاي
يعني
وقف لا
ايه
اذا ما اقدر اغير.
انت غيرت الصيد مو غيرت الصيد.
ايه
اعطيت السكين.
هسه فهمت انا. صيدها.
هذا تمام تمام.
والله قوي.
فرق بارك عن بارك.
Fight.
The attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then
اول
twists the
فاينل
arm
بلا اسوي
behind
انا.
their shoulder. Baraka stabs the victim with an arm blade and lifts them before plunging the blade into their throat, shattering their spine.
You're weapons of my future.
هاي حركة جديدة قام مسوي عليه. لاح.
لا هاي نسويها هو اول جيم هذا الجيم. كان اللي تسوي التاسع.
حضني. نعت والدي قوة.
Baraka lifts his head. Brushing Kung Lao aside, Baraka grips the bars of Johnny's cage. He rips it open, then does the same to Kenshi's. Kenshi stumbles weakly. Johnny and Kung Lao help him along, each supporting his weight with an arm over their shoulders. As they shuffle toward the exit, Reptile walks after them.
I'm ruined. Samson will punish me for this by torturing my family.
Baraka narrows his crimson eyes.
You'll pay for their suffering.
Oh.
Cotton.
متأكد تتعارك؟ شو بين قوي هذا؟
ترى قوي 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 ربطه. حركات ربطه رهيبة. واحدة منهم هاي. وهاي فيها كوب وشبه انت.
Sorry, may suffer, but you won't make us victims.
دقيقة مثلث في جوا.
برو هلا.
Fight.
لا مثلث في جوا أقوى ضربة ولا.
I won't let you.
عارف. هذا الاختفاء موجود بالسموك. السموك نقدر نستخدمه. بس تقول ما بتعملها لان انا ما اقدر نستخدمه.
The attacker hits the victim's face with a hook.
Easy.
Twists their arm to break their shoulder. Baraka stabs the victim with an arm blade and lifts them before plunging
انت بس
the blade
لاحظ
into their
الراوي شلون
throats,
تحسيك
fracturing
شنو
their
جاي يسوي
spine.
خرب انه.
We are
دمج
leaving.
6000.
Reptile kneels.
Then kill me.
تعرف مين؟
If I die, maybe you'll spare my family. No. It's murder.
كيف مين؟
It's mercy, not murder. Not that what I've done deserves yours. You are protecting your family. I would have done the same.
His mask now removed. Reptile stands with sadness in his eyes. Through magical dust, Shang Tsung appears and frowns at the dead hybrids.
What has happened here?
Johnny takes up center and stands with Baraka and Reptile. Shang Tsung points sharply at Reptile.
Sizoth, you fool. You let them ruin everything.
We're going far.
And we're taking you with us. Liu Kang. I cannot be apprehended so easily.
Shang Tsung conjures clouds of green gas.
Yeah, I get a bad feeling about this. I bid you all farewell. Cheer up, Sizoth. I'm reuniting you with your family.
They're dead. You killed them.
Many moons ago. I too hate loose ends.
Reptile's lips curl into a snarl, and he charges the sorcerer. Shang Tsung disappears in a magical dust cloud.
Gotta get out of here.
Green gas fills the room as Reptile tries the door.
What's wrong?
The door must have sealed when the gas was released.
Baraka strides toward the door.
استنى بس هاي
Might.
شنو تستمايت.
ليه؟ يلعب. دوس تدقم.
ها هات
سترايك.
The thick green gas fills the air as Baraka punches the door.
ما حقك ما
Talia and the
تدري.
Earth Realmers collapse.
اوكي.
By one, they succumb to the gas. Baraka, his fists clenched against the door, is the last to fall.
والله اول مره اشوف هذا الانيميشن.
اي بس يم نشوف هذا هسه بحصريات بقناتي.
Test your might.
The thick green gas fills the
يا
air as
الله.
Baraka punches the door.
صعبة.
Reptile and the
صعبة.
Earth Realmers collapse. One by one, they succumb to the gas.
ما يسكت.
Baraka, his fists clenched against the door, is the last to fall.
عدتها مره ثانيه حتى اتاكد انه اكو انيميشن هنا.
ايه شنو؟ ليش يدوس هيك؟
Baraka throws the
Right.
door open
That's
to a
it.
hallway. Johnny and Kung Lao support Kenshi.
Leave me. I'll just slow you down. Shang Tsung finds you, he'll kill you. Look at me, Cage. I'm useless. Don't risk your lives to save mine.
Hey, you are not giving up. The Kyra need you. Remember? We are going to get back home and figure out how to help you. Got it.
Baraka and Reptile march ahead, leading the way out of the laboratory and into a bright, clear day. They make their way into a lush forest.
We'll be captured. We need help getting Kenshi to the portal at Sundo. I can take you only to the city's gate.
يصيرون بوستات كنشي وهذا جون.
I'll see you the rest of the way. It's the least I can do to make amends.
Reptile trudges on. Dozens of trees have tall faces carved into their trunks. Kenshi walks with a hand on Johnny's shoulder.
This reminds me of Wicked Planet. We had this forest in the second act.
The Manticore battle.
Yes. It was a pain to shoot, but man, did it come out epic.
I can picture it exactly.
Kenshi and Johnny smile.
This is the living forest.
Aren't all forests living, Baraka?
No. House the souls of the dead.
Whoa, wait a tick. We're talking ghosts?
Not evil.
You guys know anybody in here?
Some distant relatives.
ما ادري ايش فيه.
Terrans. Why not? Warm bloods don't welcome us.
يمكن لازم ابطل فيب صدق. قاعد حواي قمت.
Underground in Sikander province.
Then how did you meet Shang Tsung?
That I could take human form made me a freak among my people. I was terrorized and run out, starving and beggared. I joined a traveling carnival. Found out there are many who would pay good money to see my gift. Back then, Shang Tsung was a huckster. We crossed paths and he saw what I could do. When he began to learn real sorcery, he asked to study me. When I declined, he took my family hostage.
Wow, that's an offer you can't refuse.
He is dangerous, and he has plans. He, General Shao, Rain, they are conspiring.
To do what?
I can't say for certain. I've only overheard fragments.
The group freezes. Reptile transforms into a green lizard with a thick tail and elongated arms. He and Baraka charge into a clearing where a woman dressed in white fights off demons. Pale-skinned contrast
سمعت
with
فيلم.
dark lips
سمعت.
and full black eyes, while red scarification
أمي
zigzagged up her forehead.
كيف
She twirled with
يعني
a jagged
كيف
twist sword,
يجربوا.
slicing skillfully at the
صدق
demons.
زربة والله.
Stabs the last one, then spots Reptile and Baraka.
هاي أشرا
She sent
ما
them
هي
more
هاي
demons.
رهيبة.
Feathery white wings appear on her back as she charges and kicks Reptile. Baraka squares up.
يا عودة تقول يلا ما له خلق.
My absolution grows nearer.
اللي ما
Your
قاعد
blood brings me closer to the light.
فيلم هو عزيزي فيلم دلع. آخر مرحلة فارس هاي.
وبينها حطوت بها هواي.
وراها chapter 6.
Accept your fate, demon.
كيوبر أحب المين مالت أشرف. وشانسو.
Can I fucking
ترى ممكن حركاته. هذا تقدر تغير لون شبه يعني. غيرته وانا تحكي.
ابتل.
اوه بغض.
With each
على آخر
my
طقة.
absolution grows nearer. Shedding your blood brings me closer to the light.
Fight!
شنو هي؟
Accept your fate.
اصلا ما اطق اطقها تطقني.
كومبو واضح.
Killing me won't absolve your sins.
نسيت أمس.
يلا.
With each of you I kill, my absolution grows nearer. Shedding your blood brings me closer to the light.
Fight!
ليش ما نروحها؟
I am pure.
شني؟
Accept your
ما تنطق.
demon.
هكر.
The attacker punches the victim airborne, then grabs their ankles to slam them down. Baraka stabs the victim with an arm blade and lifts them before plunging the blade into their throat, shattering their spine.
With each of you I kill, my absolution grows nearer. Shedding your blood brings me closer to the light. Admit you're wrong.
Stop this. Killing me won't absolve your sins.
ها والله عبالي طقتها بالفايت والله عبالي ما ضغطها هاي انطقت هي.
يتم إذن.
The attacker punches the victim airborne, then grabs their ankles to slam them down. Baraka stabs the victim with an arm blade and lifts them before plunging the blade into
The
their
victim.
throat, shattering their spine.
Yeah.
Whoever you are, we are not demons.
Eyes narrowed, the woman picks up her sword.
If not demons, what are you?
ركز جوا أي شيء يكتب كم
I
فرصة.
am a demon, or I was before my dark heart affliction.
Outworlders. Apologies. I'm glad I've caused neither of you permanent injury.
Kung Lao treads cautiously into the clearing past a demon's head. Kenshi, led by Johnny, crinkles his nose.
What is that? Just keep swimming. So, who's our femme fatale?
I am Ashra, demon of the Netherrealm.
Demon? You look human.
Netherrealm.
Mostly. And what's a Netherrealm? The monks come
نذر
with us.
النذر رالم هذا ماينكرافت تحط 8 اوبسيديان ويصير.
That one, apparently. Netherrealm's hell, but real.
No shit.
I appear nearly human because I've purged most evil from my soul. When I'm done, the last vestiges of my demonic form will fade away.
Why were the demons after you?
They were sent by Quan Chi, my
هسه خلصت الشابتر اطلع اقدر.
I was part of his sisterhood of shadow.
ها
He wanted
أيوة خلص بس تخلص المعركة هي خلاص يعني كاتشينز ورا بعد
يعني خوي
مين ميخودس لويس هيك يحكي ولويس اسباني
اسبانيول له. تاورز هاي شو مسدودة هاي؟
اونلاين.
اي شنو هاي فيرسس؟ لوكال.
ايه هاي انت واحد يهمك
اه
الشخصيات. هوملاندر سمعت ينزل الشهر الرابع.
من هذا هوملاندر؟
مسلسل ذا بويز.
ذاك
لا
هوملاندر هو اسمه هايمندر.
هوملاندر موجود هسه تشوفه
خل تفتح.
مفروض. هذا جو علي من تشوفه. ايوه
ذاك وين اومني
شوف
مان؟
هاي
هذا
فوق.
Omni-Man.
شوف هاي البنية اللي جوا بركة.
ليش ما اقدر اكمل؟
Omni-Man.
ايه
ايه هاي لوكي لازم عندي اختيارات. شوف البنية اللي جوا بركة.
امم
تعرف ميجن فوكس.
لا
ممثل يا حبوي هاي الممثلة مالتي. نعم. وين طلعت في فيلم شو اسمه فاست فيوريز.
اتذكرها. داني كيس رايدن.
شانكسونج مفتوح ووني مان
مفتوحة؟
مفتوح.
كيف مفتوحة عندي؟
ايه هذا منزل الدي ال سيات لان شانكسونج دي ال سي واومني مان دي ال سي وكوانشي دي ال سي.
اصلا حتى هذول الحين من يجون راح يفتحون عندي ترى.
ليش هذاك ما مفتوح؟
يا هذاك هذا قصدك؟
هذاك اللي عليه زائد اللي جوا اومني مان.
هذا؟
عليه زائد. هذا كوانشي بصفه.
هذا؟
ايه عليه زائد ما مفتوح.
ما مشتري. كيف مفتوح؟
ايه شانكسونج مفتوح ما ايش حاجه.
ليش؟
شانكسونج لان دي ال سي شانكسونج.
والله؟
ايه
ترى جزء من اللعبة ليش هيك؟
مو لين قوي.
هذا
لان جسمه ما يقدر يختار ايش لوسي.
ما اقدر اروح انام.
اروح انام يري هنا الكستمايز. ليش تروح على اومني مان قبل؟
حبه من الكوميك انا.
ما عجبني انا. شايف سندر شلون تعارك؟ تعرف شعرها.
هي
سندر ذيك العيش.
ما اقدر ادخل اجرب.
ادخل ضد كمبو بوتر اتوقع.
شنو؟
كمبو بوتر او ليرن وتدخل على شو اسمه براكتس.
اومني مان وينز.
Omni-Man.
هاي سد خلي هيك شلون ما يصير؟ تعال خلينا نجرب بيمن. يا أكثر واحد غثني والله.
سموك.
ايه تعال.
Smoke.
تعرف منو يحكي هذا؟ سموك. احسن واحد شو اسمه سيرين. راست.
Sector.
هذا اللي يحكي شاروخان.
House.
The tea house.
The tea house.
هلا لا تشوف روحك ولا ما تشوف؟
أنا ما أشوف روحي.
ليش؟
يعني أنا شاشتي مو أملد.
انا دا اشوف شعري.
كذلك أنا أطفي ضوءات الغرفة كلها.
تي هاوس.
آمني مان. ليش اشتري اللعبة؟
ايه ثلاثتهم مشترينها. لوسي ودكتة وصاحبهم محمد يسمونه. بس شو اسمه هذا باع محمد. وصل رانك ماستر وباعها. لا خلاص بعد ما يجي. عود لوسي عليها وخلى لوسي يحبها واثنينهم عفوها دكتة ومحمد.
ولي الله.
دا شوف علي صرت تشدوس.
ايه ايه. آه.
تدري هذه بروتاليتي هتوك سويتها.
ما قاعد اسوي فيتاليتي انا هسه.
ما اتوقع بالبروتاليتي. مو هنا يعني تطلع منه.
فيتاليتي.
تضغط على الليرن واكو فيتاليتيز يعني صار.
مال امني ما حلوه ترى دمويه للنعال.
نكلم دموية.
لا بس ترى امني ما من قبل هو دموي. حتى الكوميك.
شايف الانيميشن مالك هذا واحد يدقدق ببوكسات.
Omni-Man. Smoke. Kano. Sector. Corrupted Forest.
يعني بتخلي صوت لو كان يقول هاي الشغلات مو
اقدر.
ايه اتوقع لازم تخلص كل هذا مالاتي ال-
ها
الكلمة شنو هي اتذكرها تدريبات.
Finish him.
هذا المربع هذا المربع ايه.
ها
Omni-Man flies the victim into a subway tunnel and he grips their head to face an
هاي
oncoming train
المجورة
full of
مالتي.
people. Passengers are ripped to pieces as the victim is carved through the train, spraying blood everywhere. Omni-Man hovers, holding the victim's severed head.
Fatality. Omni-Man win.
flawless victory.
سوي دلع
Flawless
هاي.
victory.
يمكن بس هي مفتوحة.
ليش انا المفروض باثنين هو 3.
اكو فيتاليتيز تفتحن.
Finish
شو
him.
مهمات شنو؟ اي نفس.
مال لوكينج ما شايفه تدري؟
لو كان قد فيتاليتي رهيبة. وحتى الفيتال بلو مالته احلى فيتال بلو باللعبة. يقول
Smoke. Brawl Sector. Wu Shi Academy.
I'm Lord Liu Kang, God of Fire, Protector of Earthrealm.
انا شايف له فيتاليتي وحده يمكن هي حاطين.
الصوت ما فيتالتي يا محلي ترى. Come to the Doma, come to the Doma.
Finish him.
Liu Kang throws a fiery punch. He releases colossal glowing
هاي
dragons that
اللقطة.
chop the victim's arms to hold them into the air.
لا
He
مو
throws and drives
هاي
their head to the
هاي
ground,
فقاعدة
which
ثانية.
splits their body in half and crushes their head.
اللي ياخذه المجرة
Liu Kang.
الكفراتي والمجرة تشحن شي قشة.
والله خلينا نعيدها. بس والله حلوة ترى، على شغل مسوي لو كانج عظمة هنا أكثر من الأجزاء القديمة.
وهنا ليش؟ لأن هو شو اسمه مال الأرض.
Finish him.
هو الأرض مال العالم.
Liu Kang throws a fiery punch. He releases colossal glowing dragons that chomp the victim's arms to haul them into the air. He saws and drives their head to the ground, which splits their body in half and crushes their head.
Fatality. Liu Kang win. Flawless victory.
خلينا نشوف في واحد بعد ثاني هذا.
flawless victory. تشوف الفيتر بلو مالته شلون تشوفه؟ انت شلون يجي؟ شوف سندال. لي مي يشوف كل شيء رهيب ترى.
Johnny Cage. Frost. Sector. Cage Mansion.
شفت زين؟
شو يحجون؟
ايه ما ادري لين براكتس. والله جرب طق بي بدون ما تسوي فيدر يصير. فيدر شنو فيدر؟ تصير شنو يطير؟ ما يخلونك عرفت تطلع.
With a flick of his wrist, Kenshi magically immobilizes his victim. Their head is forced backward to watch as Sento drills down their throat. Kenshi lifts his victim into the air, and Sento withdraws to slice them open from pelvis to skull.
Fatality. Kenshi wins. Flawless victory.
يلا خلصنا.
يصيرون اثنين كنشي باللعبة. الكومبوات مالته تلعب بشخصيتين سوا، واحد هو يواقف ورا الخصم وانت كنشي يطق من هذا يطق من هذا، يطق هذا يطق من هذا. والرينج مالته كفر بعيد بعيد.
ما يخلون يلعب بيهم.
بعد هاي بس هاي لما نعمل بعد ما نخلي.
وواحد دائما حتى كينج لاو طانيا قبل لا يحصل الشبقة مالته ورمى 7 ما طانيا أبد. على كل شباب، فهذا وصل نهاية بثنا هذا اليوم. إن شاء الله تكونوا استمتعتوا. طبكم شنو؟
انت بعدك كتبين فانا